Hi guys, so I'm just going to take you through a few exercises on tummies, so prone position, so working through the back muscles, bottoms and the backs of the legs. So coming down onto your mats when you're ready. Okay, from here we're going to work triceps. So I want you to take both arms down by your sides, palms face up. They're just floating off of the mat, so about hip height. Switch on through your centre for me, and then bring your shoulder blades a bit closer together so that you open the chest. From here, reach your way through the fingertips, and then bring your elbows in nice and tight, so that you start to squeeze through the back of the arm, so switching on through the tricep. So we're going to work some arm lifts. I want you to pretend that you've got some weights in your hands. So create some resistance there. And we're going to push those palms away to the ceiling when you're ready. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release to the mat for me. Take a breath. Let those shoulders fall forwards. And then come back into your position when you're ready. So draw the shoulders away from your ears, switch on through the centre, bring the elbows in nice and tight, pushing the palms away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing to the mat. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then coming back for me. Strong dark position through the body. Looking down into the mat and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Breathe, shoulders falling forwards. Last set, up into position for me. Those hands are close to the legs. Pull the elbows in, reach away through the fingertips. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release for me. Bring your hands in front of your forehead. Rest your head there and just take a breath. So hopefully you felt that working through the back of the arm, the triceps. I'm going to take us through some leg exercises now, so lower half of the body. So working through the bottom and the backs of the legs. So back into your positions when you're ready. You can keep the arms rested and head rested as well. I want you to switch on your centre now, so engage the abdominals and then start to lift your tummy button away from the mat. So you're pulling up, coming into neutral pelvis. We're going to start with the right leg. I want you to squeeze into the quad muscle so that the knee lifts away from the mat, and then squeeze into the bottom. Up you come. And then flex that foot, and then point your toes, and then back down. Change sides. Coming up, flex the foot, point your toe, and then release to the mat. And again, right side lift, flex, point, release. Left side, lift. Push your heel away, lengthen, release to the mat. Keep these going for me. So things to think about as you're working these. Obviously keeping the pelvis nice and still, so always thinking about pelvic stability. So hip bones staying down on the mat. You're lifting the leg away from the mat or the thigh, so lifting from the hip joint. Exaggerate the flex and the point, so really push the heel away, point the toe, and release. So you can work as many of these as you like. I would say probably about 10 on each side would be enough. Let's do one more each side. And then release to the mat. So you've got options now. You can either continue with another set of those, or if you want to work double legs, it's a bit more of a challenge for your lower back and the bottom. So coming into those now if you want to. Back into your position and switch on through your centre. So lifting tummy button away from the mat. This time lift both legs off and then flex both feet. Bring your heels together, squeeze that bottom. Release, point and lower. And again, coming up, lift, flex, squeeze, release, point, and back to the mat. Working with the breath if you want to. Exhale, lift, inhale, flex, exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Breathe out, breath in, continue on. Again, working about 10 repetitions if you can. Keeping hip bones on the mat, exaggerating the movement, so especially the flex and the point. Working through adductors, so as you bring your heels together, squeeze the inner thighs. Remember, if that's too much for the lower back, then just take it back to singles. So you can always make your movements smaller if you need to. So always listening to your bodies and staying where you're most comfortable. We're going to work 2 more. And then release to the mat for me. Let your centre go now. Completely relax through the body. So melting into the mat, just breathe. And then picking up both feet for me. Gentle sway from side to side to release off the lower back. And then stay here as long as you want to and take your recovery. Okay, so I hope that worked the bottom and the back muscles for you, and I will see you again soon.